Hello, hello. It is Phalon Reacts, your reactions, reviews, and what we got today is live streams. If you're having any trouble hearing me, I'm sorry. Be sure to comment in chat. I am still waiting for our guests, but there are a few things I'm going to be bringing up. And this one I want to get out of the way because everybody's talking about it. I know I kind of panicked on Twitter about it, but there's been a lot more information coming out, especially regards to the FTC and the COPA. And the whole, if your channel is not viable, it'll be removed, which is not true. I found out it's talking about YouTube itself. It's not viable for like the old upload. That's what they're talking. They're not talking about our channels. So, yay, and people need to stop panicking. But a lot of people are putting out false information. So, best person to check out is Dee Nimmons and Roberto Blake about that stuff. But other than that, there are a few people that have been coming in. We're going to be like talking about Joker and hitting it 1 billion without China, which, not surprised. Everybody loves Joker. They love a villain, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Because, like I said in my review, I thought it was a good movie. I'm not a big fan of psychological thrillers, but it really made you question your own sanity about what were you seeing. Was it real? Was it any of it real? You don't know. Oh, water. Yay. But yeah, I'm really happy for the creators of Joker that they got that film that high, especially since like Dark Fate and Charlie's Angels are flopping. That is how you don't do a movie. Joker, I think with its success, it proved this is what we're waiting for. This is everything that we've been waiting for. Just tell us a good story. Keep us entertained. We want our escapism. Oh my gosh, I need to take off those headphones because nobody's shown up yet. But yeah, gosh, I'll go back to Mandalorian once the others get here. Another thing that is big in the news right now is the whole Mandalorian. I know that a lot of people don't want to see the Mandalorian because how Lucasfilm's been treating the Star Wars fans. Because last year was not just last year, 2 years. For the last 2 years, it's been messy. It has been super messy. I know that all the horrible things they said about Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Mecha Random, all the people that are in the fandom menace, understand that left the sour taste in their mouth. Right now, I'm in the middle of a wait and see. I'm going to see how Lucasfilm is going to deal with this. I probably will end up watching Rise of Skywalker, but I got this bad feeling in my gut that I'm not going to like it. Because look what they did to the last two movies. I'm glad what they're doing with Mandalorian. Great show. A little boring for me, but I've never been a cowboys and western girl. I know, weird coming from me. But yeah, it's a little slow. Hopefully we'll pick up pace in episode 3. Thought episode 1 was wonderful. And I'm not bothered by the Mandalorian not talking. That's never bothered me at all. So I'm on wait and see. I'm going to see how things progress. Because that's the most you can do. I know some people are like very anti-Disney Plus. And I can understand that. And I can understand what Disney Plus is trying to do and trying to get people back in. Can I put this up? agree. Disney has treated us all like crap, and that sour taste is still fresh in my mouth. That said, I've seen the first 2 episodes of Mandalorian. Same. I'm really. I have a bad habit of spoilers, even though I really don't care for spoilers. And there are 2 people listed as mother and father. So I'm wondering if mother and father are going to be Yoda baby's parents, or as I started calling the baby on Twitter, Yodel, which I totally took that from first or third wave, I believe. They commented and started calling Yodel because of Yaddle and Yoda. They're like, but it doesn't fit with the time. So I'm really hoping we get more backstory and the Mandalorian doesn't take the baby there, but changes his. Well, he could change his mind afterwards, like they betray him. I don't blame you. I don't like buying stuff from Disney, like merchandise and anything like that. I would love to get some like Star Wars shirts, but that's about it. And it would have to be like shirts for like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the video game from 18 years ago, I guess. I was a big Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic fan. I loved Revan. I loved the Exile. I mostly want a picture, like one with Jax, aka Atton's face on it. He was one of my favorite characters from KOTOR 2. Oh, we got a Joker in the room.
Hi, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. Can y'all hear me okay?
Hey, Amy.
Hi. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Just perfect.
There might be a little bit of a lag.
I have some headphones on, so it might be that. Let me adjust that.
Okay. But yeah, we were Disney and Mandalorian.
I haven't done
we got
anything
Tito's
like that.
in the house.
Okay. Hold on.
But yeah, me and Amy have been talking a lot about Joker and her theories. She did an analysis of the Joker movie.
All right, there we go.
Though I don't know if she's actually posted that yet. Because overall, my big interest with the movie, despite I'm not big into psychological thrillers, is it makes you question your own sanity.
Okay, can y'all hear me now? Better?
Yes, it's not cracking.
I can hear you. Can y'all hear me okay?
Well, I'm hearing you.
Okay, that's not good.
Tito, can you hear her? Because I know we've got like 3 viewers right now, which is great.
Okay.
Are you having trouble hearing me, Amy? I know there might be a lag. Okay, Tito can hear you.
Okay, there's something up with my stupid. Okay, that should work.
You're really low right now.
Okay. What?
There we go. Oh my gosh.
I can't hear y'all. Oh man. I don't know. I guess I'll put the mic back on, my headphones back on. Hold on.
Okay, because. All right. So she can't hear me. It can happen.
I can hear y'all.
Okay, there we go. And Tito said he can hear you just fine.
Okay. y'all can probably hear each other because I have you on like the mic on my computer, so it's playing out.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good with technology. Sometimes I am surprisingly good, and sometimes like today I'm not. So
Right,
okay,
right.
might change. Yeah. Here, I'll do. There we go. Does this work okay?
Yeah. Tito said mute the sound from YouTube.
How? Oh, you're right. Okay, hold on a second. So if I don't, so I don't have to listen to. Oh, you mean? How do I do that? Sorry. Oh, you mean mute? Not that. Sorry, guys. How do I mute on YouTube? Oh. I don't. Oh, you mean like the. I'm using Chrome, so. Because either I hear you or I don't.
Okay.
Wait, if I mute the site, is that. Do I mute the site?
Will you be able to hear me? Because we can hear you right now. No, I'm not hearing the echo of me.
Okay. Because I have on headphones. Can you hear the mic okay?
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Sounds much better.
It does? Or.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
And it's that like Yeti mic, and I don't know what all it does, so.
Oh my gosh. I'm right there with you. I got my blue Yeti.
Yeah, that's the one I have, and I'm like, sometimes it goes on mute and it doesn't really tell me. So I could record something and just not know.
Ain't that the truth?
And also my internet sucks. Okay, I'm gonna close my door to my office because my dog is annoying.
Okay, sounds good. And we'll get started.
Okay, sorry about that. I mean, I can turn on the camera. It's just gonna be scary looking, so.
Yeah, that's why I have mine off.
I can.
It's beyond the problem.
How many people are here?
There's about 3 people. I'm not sure who all you. Okay, because it says 3 next to an I. I know Tito is here. Not in the live stream itself, but is commenting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Whoa, what just happened? No. Do not turn on updates. What? Oh my gosh, this is so good for me. Okay, wait, no, can people see it?
Christy may be coming, Tito. It's iffy. Shit, family emergency this morning. No way may be coming. I never got a real good confirmation, which is why they were a maybe. And Just Another Nerd said he would be here, but I don't know how that's going to work out. It may just end up being me and Amy. At least for right now.
Hey, at least it got better. I took that medicine. It made me feel better. Thank God.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Migraines are not fun. I've had to live with them since I was like 12.
Have you ever tried going? I go to my dentist for like a migraine series of Botox. It's on your scalp. It sucks. It hurts really bad, but it works.
Might consider that.
And for tension headaches, it's still 2 birds, 1 stone. I won't lie. I cop to it.
I deal with oral headaches where you see squigglies everywhere, and then
I do
vision
too.
goes.
My vision. It's more my vision. It's kind of like the side of my head, like behind my ear, because I have Team J as well. It's like a whole cluster of fun.
Oh yeah, they suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, it's like not always like my family was so loud this morning because we just moved and moved so many. We have no rugs. My fault. Well, we didn't have many at the old house either, but so it echoes really bad. And my husband's been playing Disney Plus. I have not seen The Mandalorian. I haven't even seen The Last Jedi, so I think I might
Oh,
have fallen asleep during The Force
you
Awakens. I'm
might
sorry.
you might want to avoid The Last Jedi
I've
because
been told. I read the whole
oh my
plot.
gosh, that was horrible. If you love Luke, do not watch it.
I saw like a clip and I was like, no.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, yeah, we were all upset.
I
Luke
can see
deserved better.
why. Yeah.
The
Well,
Mandalorian
they all
isn't
did,
that
and
bad.
they should have. They never reunited with them. Like they killed Han, and I was like, peace out. I'm done. Like, just done.
Yeah. What they should have done in the first movie was Luke showing up with Lando. They go rescue Han, and that would
They
have
could
been
have done
perfect.
anything with those three, and I would have been happy.
Yeah, it's like get the crew together. It would have been perfect.
Get the old gang back together. Yeah, I don't care about the Mary Sue who can do all things perfect. Literally, Anakin trained for 10 years, and he was still not that great.
Mm.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, Eric says I haven't seen the Force Awakens, so keep spoilers to a minimum. Yeah,
I literally have
discussing
not seen it.
the movie
Oh, that.
universe.
Oh, whoops. I mean, I didn't say anything. Everything I just said was a lie.
We didn't really say anything. We just got upset.
We were making up
But
some
yeah,
fan fiction there, right? We could talk about
if
the
you
old
want
Star
some
Wars.
good
Have you seen
Star Wars
Revenge of the
theory,
Sith?
oh, I
I
miss
did
Revenge
used
of
to
the
read
Sith.
like the
I
novels and
like
stuff.
Anakin, and I'm terrified with
I loved
Anakin
that
in the movie.
ending. Well, I loved that. My favorite line, and I'm serious, like out of the everything, is "Don't try it. I have the higher ground." Like the "Don't try it, tries it." Like
That is
finds
a
out
meme.
how physics works. What did he expect? There's a million memes, and it's so perfect, and it makes me so happy. That and like the hello there. Obviously, Obi-Wan is my favorite. I love Ian McGregor
Oh,
and like so
right there
much
with
of what he does. Actually, I haven't seen Doctor Sleep yet,
you. Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm. I try to get some of the Star Wars people because I'll say hello there, and I don't get a general Kenobi response. So I'm like,
hello
okay, so you're
there.
not true fans. So
Well, hello there.
General
I have the
Kenobi.
higher ground. People are like, what? I mean, I yeah. I,
Yeah, I'm right there with
oh,
you. I love the pre.
I actually like. Well, oh, man, there's some the the Phantom Menace. I don't remember that one that well. I do, but I don't. I remember the Revenge of the
Yeah,
Sith because I
it's
saw it with
kind
my
of
dad, and
blurry
that
for
was
a lot of
special to me.
people.
But I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
obsessed with the originals when
Right.
they re-released them in the 90s. I had the action figures because FAO Schwartz, which is now like dead and gone, which is so sad. I don't know if they still have it in New York, but the one here, um, uh, yeah, it's bye bye. Not that I would like troll a toy store. Well, now I have a reason, two very loud screeching reasons to go to a toy store. But yeah, children, yes. They're fairly polite. They're just loud at times. I had to tell one of them, like, who throws a, she's like me, she's very stubborn, she's sassy. And I'm like, go upstairs and stay there until you can be pleasant, okay? Love you. But the creepiest
Oh
thing they
my
do is like
gosh.
if they point to a corner at night and there's nothing there and they're like, look over there, and it reminds me of like The Shining, and I'm like, see, yeah, you have a good night. I'm gonna go. Like I bolt. I'm scared of it too. Don't bring it with you. Like I'm such a wuss about that stuff. I'm not helpful, and it's happened a couple times where they just point to the dark corner of the room, nothing's there, and I'm like, see ya. uh, Nothing scarier than a child like doing that creepy point thing. Or just staring at you like in the middle of the night every night, like all the time. I'll like wake up and there's like this child staring at me, and I'm like, ah. I have actually scared them by my reaction a couple times. Sorry, off topic.
Oh my gosh, you will. It's like
No.
no, when a child is just standing
Like,
there
Red
in the
Rum's
middle
gonna
of
be
the
on the
dark.
just like head
The
down, not
door.
blinking. Well, yeah, it's like they're like, well, the monster's in the corner. I'm like, well, no, there's nothing there, but I'm gonna go. I or they'll just say weird stuff that like legitimately creeps me out, and I'm like, they might be right. I'm gonna go. I don't want to be here. You come with. Last night I walked in and like one of my kids was already like full on in the bed as if it was hers, and I was like, all right, like sprawled out like my husband slept on the couch because both of them ended up in bed and I was in the middle, and like they both like do that thing when they're asleep and they smack you in the face, and I'm like, oh god, this is awful.
Ow.
And then they woke up at like 6 o'clock. It was
Hmm.
lovely.
Oh, I bet.
It's just
Uh,
anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I got off topic,
it's okay. We
but
segued into something else gonna bring up, but we were having some issues. So both of us have been having this conversation about Joker. And Amy, have you got
yeah.
your video out on the analysis of Joker?
On the what?
The analysis
Sorry.
that
What?
you were talking
That thing is gonna be like a 5 day series. I feel like because there's a lot to do. Like there's a lot of aspects to cover. Like there's just
about?
like
Oh,
you
I'm
could do like a 15-minute video just on like Phillips versus the media. I swear. Reading some of his quotes, they do make
that
me
is
laugh because I'm like, he literally does not care. Um, like they declared war on him as soon as he said, "Yeah, woke culture killed comedy." Oh man! And then he proceeds to make the like least laughable film. I laughed
mm-hmm.
like maybe there's one thing that made me laugh and it's really random. But I don't want to say anything. I don't want to spoil anyone. But I figure if someone's on the live stream for Joker thing, then you know.
Right.
Um, am, am I allowed? I accidentally cuss sometimes. Am I when my kids leave? Like it comes out. I can't
Uh-huh.
help it. Um,
Well, as long as you're not saying any
F
would
bombs
be
is
construed
rude or hurtful.
as like
If
yeah,
anything, it's
and I
against
don't think
myself.
we can
Like, oh man, I've nah. I will keep that to a minimum.
okay.
Uh, like, unless I stub my toe, then there might be some f bombs. That's just
Or
my
step on a
go-to. Oh man. Oh god, those damn Legos are horrible. Like, you see the thing I said about like the
right.
8K. I do think it like there are a lot of little things in there that I've noticed now. Like even the tunnel and like the cop car in comparison to like Heath Ledger's, like there's a lot of little allusions to it.
Right.
Like Todd Phillips had to go to DC, like not Washington DC. Well, I don't know where they're located, but I assume LA. Um, to DC to pitch this because they do have DC Black Label, and that's what he was pitching. And they're like, you do realize that children have like pajamas with this character's face on them. Like you're suggesting like an R-rated comic book film. Like, you know, they gave him such a low budget because they wanted to dissuade them from making it.
Did
And then like there's like two investors, so like Warner's has to split with three people. So then they had to pitch it to Warner's, and Warner's wanted to change some stuff, and even the original script's way off, like from what it was. Um, I think the movie's better, but it does hint to certain things. Um,
right.
this movie's hypnotic in a way. Like there is like maybe 5 minutes total of actual violence in the whole movie, but it's violent. And you react in a way you don't cover your eyes. Like lean back and like put your hands up in defense. Like you kind of forget where you
That is
are.
true.
Like
This
I'm like, why do I keep looking at the screen? Because it's what you would do if you were in the room. And every single time it
That,
like
that-
shocks me. Yeah, the
oh
cinematography.
yeah.
And there's only one scene in the movie he's not in.
That is true. Because it's all
You know
from
which
his
one?
point of view, and I believe
Is it?
so. My brain is like trying to remember the film because I've only seen it once. So
I've
you've
seen it 10
probably noticed
times.
a lot more than I have.
Do you know which scene he's not in?
I can't think of it.
Wayne's.
Oh, oh, well, no,
Yeah,
it kind of would be in that scene. I'm trying to
he's
think.
not. He's not in that scene. He's unconscious on a cop car.
Because I know there's
When
one scene, but
the
he's
Wayne,
kind of in it.
he's by proxy. Like, I mean, it wouldn't have happened without like his influence, but he's not physically in the scene.
He's not.
Yeah, because
That's weird.
there's only four people in the scene, and he's not one of them. And that's why I think them including the Waynes getting shot was brilliant because everybody was like, "Oh, we have to see this again." And that's why the thing I laughed at was the pearls because it was very exaggerated and it was like fling like so many of them and like they were huge and it was just I thought that was actually meant to be comedic because it was like, "Oh, don't worry, we've got the pearls covered because you always have to do the freaking pearls." And so they made
Yeah,
sure of it. Like it was definitely there was like 3 seconds focused on those stupid pearls, which I thought was actually pretty funny. Um, but yeah, that's the only scene he's not in.
yeah. Because my first thought was
Notice because
the whole
they're so
the
annoyed
video.
by this having to watch the Waynes die again. Sorry, what?
Yeah, my first
Like
thought
everyone's
was
like, "Oh
like
no, the Waynes."
um my the scene that he wasn't in, but he kind of was in because it was all those. It was just replaying the video of the shooting and stuff, and then all you see the security guards that are all bloody and dead.
Oh
But he
yeah, he's
kind
in
of
that
is
scene.
because it's
Yeah, he's
videotaped.
in like
But
yeah, he is.
yeah,
He's in the
you're
scene.
right. That one scene he's not in, and
I mean,
it's like,
arguably, you could say
geez,
that that whole TV thing is like the omniscient, so like maybe a secret omniscient narrator, but that's a stretch.
true.
I'm kidding. I don't actually believe that.
I and I noticed something. The composer, she did a good job making
Hildur
this movie.
Gunnardatir? Gunnardatir?
Yeah, it was
Sorry, she
hard to
says it very
pronounce her.
softly. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's Gunnardatir, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've practiced
She did a
that.
wonderful job. I tried to practice it
Yeah,
a
I
couple
have
of
this.
times. I had to just read it off.
I'm from Texas. I mean, like unless I listen to The Crown while I'm painting, I'll sound maybe a little bit British-ish. Not really, but in my mind, I feel regal.
um, she did a good job. That movie was tense as heck.
She should get nominated and win. Is she also did Chernobyl? She really likes like like upbeat movies, don't you think? Or series. Chernobyl was a
Mm-hmm.
downer. Oh, good series. I don't really need to see it more than once though. It's like it's not a
Oh
feel
yeah.
good, but with a name like Chernobyl, you're pretty sure you know it's not going to go well.
Oh yeah.
But
And that's okay. It's. I feel like Joker doesn't have a happily ever after
well, he seemed
for
happy in the
anyone.
end, and that was my. There are no heroes.
Well,
The
Joker
closest
was
thing you've got to a
happy.
hero
Arthur was
is
not.
yes, and I think Arthur dies, and metaphorically or kind of. I don't know. Have you ever like heard of the Jungian idea, the archetype of the shadow?
No, I
It's
don't
kind of
think I
what
have.
Jekyll and Hyde is based off of, and like
Oh.
when he says werewolf, like the wolf man, kind of like that alter ego.
Uh-huh.
It's like the dark part of us that we all have, like in our psyche, that can come forward and kind of take over.
That's terrifying.
It's I know it should be because it doesn't give a crap about anybody else. Which is why I think he kills like the nice social worker at the end because he
Oh
no
yeah,
longer has
all
that
he does
code.
is kills her. He
Because
all just
he gave up all those. There are no rules anymore, and if his last rule was like kept him from like because they confirmed that Sophie lived, um, if it kept him from killing her, like because she didn't wrong him, and she really didn't. Um, he but like once he's full Joker, I mean Joker really does not have rules, so it's complete chaos. Whereas Batman
yeah,
is order.
right. And to be honest, I think it would have been cooler if, even with this twist of insanity, if he had been Thomas Wayne's kid.
I think he is.
You
They
think
left
he
it
is?
open. Yeah, I was adopted, and they don't just shove those post papers anywhere. Anywhere. Plus, they date them for
Mm-hmm.
one. There's also less than like there's 2 pages to it. I don't care where you are. Like even like no, it's a big deal. It's a state like wherever I know it's Gotham, it's a fictional city, but what I'm saying is like yeah, I've seen my papers. I can't see my actual birth certificate. I have to go like petition the state of Texas to like go see my real birth certificate.
Right.
Like,
So,
and I've met my birth mother, and like, um, so it's very interesting. The files are huge, huge. Every note, everything is like filed in that. So any notes from doctors, and so it just wasn't very big. Like, and I kind of like looked at like kind of what it was saying, and there's no date on it. Like her, it's so empty. It's like even if there was foster care, they would have gone into a foster. Like even as an adoptee, like in a closed adoption, I was had a foster name for 7 days, and it was written down.
so it
Uh,
was falsified.
yeah,
Interesting point.
by Thomas Wayne, who cares a hell of a lot about his reputation. He probably hadn't met Martha yet. I don't think so, because it would
Huh.
have been too far back. And basically, I think that she'd been. It says that Penny had been committed. By the way, my daughter's name is Penny, so um, like anyway. So when Penny had been committed, she had been committed twice before where they say like his on the papers it says this is her third admittance into Arkham. All three were involuntary, and she kept on saying I've done nothing wrong, and they did give her a lobotomy.
Yeah. Though we don't see any sign of the scars for
Well, a
lobotomizing.
lot of people some people like the way they do it, like it's kind of up in that like corner of your. I don't know. I haven't had one. Hopefully that does not happen for me. But I've had LASIK eye surgery, and damn, that's scary.
Oh, I'm
Oh man.
sure.
No, you're like staring into the laser. I feel like that's the opposite of what I should ever do, but hey, it worked. 2020. Um, but yeah, I do think that also how the hell does she get custody after even being committed at all ever? How she even get this adopted kid? Like she's a single woman, like in her like early 20s. They say 25 in the papers, and she like is unmarried. Like no, she's not the best candidate.
Mm-mm.
Like
I can see
and
your point there.
and why did Thomas Wayne even know about this?
That's a valid
Like,
point because he was just her boss, according to him.
mm-hmm.
And what was her job? I don't remember exactly what it said her job was. Was she
The,
was she a maid
to
or?
serve Thomas Wayne. I'm kidding. Um, sorry, it was there. I had to.
Oh, I know,
No.
I know.
um, no, I think I probably made. I would think, you know, but I mean, she could have been perfectly sane, and like, I do think that like Arthur's biological parents are them. Because I feel like later on she had no reason to lie. She was like in the bathroom, kind of like freaked out, and she was like, "They made me sign some papers." She was just like, like and it actually makes sense. Her explanation makes so much more sense than Wayne's actually to me. And he could
Because
falsify the records. He's a very powerful
True.
man.
Yeah, he could have paid someone in the underworld to do it on the black market. There's a number of things that could have happened and still make her telling the truth, and then
He probably
their
could have
son.
just said, "I'll get you custody back if you never approach me again," and so that's why the letters,
Yeah,
and never tell him about me or whatever. Which is why she
and
probably never, because she thinks she was so obsessed with him. Why would she never tell him that?
right. And I
And by the
agree.
way, just for the record, never not tell your kid they're adopted. It does
I
not
think
go
that would be
well.
it.
Like
Oh my
Loki is
gosh.
a great example of that. Like, oh my god, and that guy was like
Yeah.
over millennial old too.
He's like what, 3,000 years old?
No, he was like 1,000, like 25. Why do I know this? Um, he was like basically a teenager, like a late teenager in Asgardianness,
Right.
or I don't know. Um, that yeah, I do love Loki.
Speaking of Marvel,
Yeah,
did you hear about that they are they have someone that's going to play Lady Loki?
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was
There's so
like,
many. There's a lot. Well, I mean, and even like Tom Hiddleston would be open to that. That's actually really true to form to the comic book character.
mm-hmm,
I would
even
rather it
more.
only ever all forever be Tom Hiddleston because it's Tom Hiddleston and I've met the guy and he speaks and I don't remember that entire moment. Like I don't remember it. I instead of saying my name, I was like, "Hi, I'm nervous." And my hands were shaking. It was a really cool moment for me. I look dazed. I look so freaking happy. My husband like looked at the pictures and he was like, "Oh my god." He was like, "You look like you were just like it's the happiest moment of your life." And I was like, "It might very well have been like if I remembered it." So,
Yeah, he seems
but
like a really nice person.
he truly is. Yeah, I can't say against that. He's so there for the fans. It's really cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but and like for the most part, everybody's nice. Like some people are shy and stuff like that. There's a couple of um,
Right.
that you feel like maybe their publicist is like, you should do this. Good PR.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
so we should
Yeah.
talk about Joker 1 billion. Has it surpassed the Dark Knight, which is so ironic and weirdly
I do not
perfect?
know.
It's gonna, but
It might very well.
it's right below it. It's not much to cover. It easily can. The
I'm
Dark
going
Knight
to
Rises,
ask
maybe.
if it
I
surpasses it.
cannot believe this movie. By the way, media, thank you for the free advertisement. And seriously, because in the case of what you are afraid of happening, you don't report about it. You don't give any attention to it, which is why Joaquin Phoenix walked out of that interview and he explained that later. Because it's stupid to talk about it on like the air where a person's like, wow, they're really focused on this. Maybe like I'll get so much more attention. Exactly. Don't talk about it. But media doesn't care. Like they were upset nothing happened. I feel like that they were. They're terrible people.
Yeah, I feel like that media hasn't learned the lesson yet.
I
Because I
don't
know
think they know what lessons are.
Geeks and Gamers has talked about it. I think John Talks has talked about it. It's like
Yeah, I did
if
a live
you
stream with him. He's very nice.
if you give something attention, it's going to be talked about. And if you don't give it any attention, then it will die. That's why they're doing so well, even though they get so much hate.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Because
which one?
okay, like with Jeremy, people say a lot of really bad things about them, but they're still talking about him.
He's got a thick skin.
Oh, yes, he does. He absolutely does.
Yeah, like, I do not. Like, one criticism and I like fold into tears. I'm like,
Um.
I get upset when someone does it to somebody else. That's when I get mad. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm like, which I don't know what that says about me. Like, hey, beat on me all you want, but my friend, like,
You
oh
don't say a
man,
thing. Me,
don't you dare.
nobody's ever said anything really bad about me on YouTube because I guess I'm not popular enough.
I,
Because
it's like if people
happen
are
to
subscribing to
guys.
my channel, I'm like, enjoy the 3 videos on there. Like, kind of 3. They're like, 2 of them are like fan videos, one of which is for Supernatural. I won an award for it, actually. Like,
Nice.
like a certificate, like it was at a con, and I was like, cool, that was fun. Took me 70 hours and still not sick of the song Ballroom Blitz. It's a good
I think
song.
I watched a little bit of it, like last night
Hmm.
when I was dozing off, because I was checking out
Yeah.
different
Oh, I'm
things.
glad it helped. I'm glad it helped.
I'm not
I
saying you're
worked hard on
boring. I was
the.
really tired.
Oh, no, it's fine. I fall asleep to The Exorcist because I don't want to hear it, see it. Like, no, I fall asleep through like everything. It's like I haven't seen Leto's Joker because I fell asleep. But judging by the costume, I will say no, no, no. Who in the hell thought that was a good idea? You are trying to follow up Heath Ledger. What the hell? Like, it looks like it came straight from hell. Like, it's like if you were to give an example of what you should not make the Joker look like, boom, did it. Like I feel like they did the wrong version. Like they got the papers mixed up, or I don't know, or like this person's not just colorblind, but like texture and everything. Like what? It's the most confusing thing because it's like, and I feel bad for Leto to an extent, but then he handled it pretty badly. I can't say I wouldn't have handled it any worse myself. No, I just don't think I. He got his music manager, which is really weird. He tried to kill the Joker project, absolutely, like in the cradle. um,
Good luck with that.
yeah, look at how that went for him. That's why he shouldn't have done it because he probably would have still been in Suicide Squad. And
Sure.
no, because and now he's like gonna be more Morbius for like MCU anyway, so he'll be great. I think he'll be great at that. I think he's a great actor. Um, I just I can't say anything to his performance. I've only seen a couple clips, and I mean I think he's like okay, but like I think like Cameron Monaghan was better based on the couple clips. But I feel bad because they promoted it like a Joker movie and they utilized that, and he's only in the movie for what, like 10 minutes total. They actually did 90 minutes worth of That's what Leto said. They did 90 minutes worth of film.
Wow. Yeah, I know there's
Yeah,
2 versions of it, of the movie.
yeah. They used the trailer version. That's why it looks like it's like on acid. I like now. It's like that movie I fell asleep during. I just couldn't. I got maybe 20 minutes into it, and then I watched Justice League because I heard it was so good. I'm kidding. I purposely watched it because I heard how bad it was, and I was not disappointed in that fact. I actually fell asleep during 30 minutes of it, woke back up, and like my husband was watching it, and he goes, "Why do they need a team if they've got Superman who can just do everything better and faster?" And I was like, "Don't try and make sense of it. Just don't. Why are there flowers everywhere? Why is the CGI on that guy so bad?" Like, why are there vampire fairies? Like, as soon as I saw a vampire fairy, I'm like, I'm out. I wasn't, but the only thing I liked the intro to it. The intro to it was great. I will actually say that with the song and like like, um, the first like 5 minutes are great with the song and like whatever. Yeah, because I guess I like that song and I like I thought the filming on the cinematography was great on it. Everything else about the film,
It was trash.
not so much. Yeah. Also, I'm very loyal to Grant Gustin as the Flash, so he's very nice too.
Oh crap.
Like, I don't think he would be.
Oh, what did you think about a certain Mark Hamill on Flash? What did you think about him on there?
Oh, as a trickster?
Yes.
I thought it was weird, but didn't realize his connection as the voice of the Joker, like in the
That's why I
animated.
love Earth. I think it's Earth 2.
Yeah, no,
He's
is
dressed
it?
like the Joker.
His teeth are like black. Well, his hair is like black. He's very unrecognizable. It's weird.
Yeah, it
He's
was.
one of those people who needs to, check their tweets before they make them. Oh,
Some of them are
holy.
funny,
Yeah, like
but
the
others
ones
are
where you
like,
make fun of people's kids. That's great.
mm,
I don't care who their parents are and how you feel about them. It's not their fault.
right.
And I'm not saying like anything. I'm just saying that like that kid doesn't deserve that. I don't care.
Right.
And honestly, you could say the same thing about the parents. You can't judge anybody based on like judge them on their own personal character.
Mm-hmm.
Not their looks, not every I'm just saying those things don't matter in the end. Like it's how they are as a person. That's my
Agreed.
big yeah, like I feel like that's a very simple way of going about it
But
because
it feels
we are
like right now we're at a point where we have become so, I guess, focused on how
we're
everything appears.
everything's been made about well, I mean, I'll let you, you can say whatever you want. I don't want
Eric just
to.
said, but Ezra Miller looks way better in high heels than Grant Gustin.
Aw, I like Ezra Miller. He's kind of I don't know. I don't dislike him. I don't
Me
really
either.
know much of his. I know him from like what the hell was the movie? Forgot it.
Is it one of the
But
Harry
it was
Potter
okay.
movies?
No, it was Emma Watson was in it, and it was Ezra Miller and
That's not
somebody's
real.
name I forgot. Like Wallflower or something.
Hmm. I don't
It's
think
based on a
I've
book
heard
that I
of
didn't
it.
read.
I wonder if it's older.
It's no, it's yeah. Anyway, Joker.
You love talking about Joker.
I know a lot about this film.
Yeah, we
Well,
just gotta make sure
honestly,
we don't spoil it too
yeah.
much. Then we
Well,
already
then I
have.
think we could talk about its success.
Oh
Well, I
yeah.
mean, everyone knows the Waynes get shot. What? It's every time, like every time. I've
You're
seen it in
not.
so many different movies. It's like a lot of people complained about that, but I think they use it really strategically.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Um, okay, well, I think it's really funny that Todd. Did you see Todd Phillips's thing on Instagram? I think yesterday, where he thanked all the fans and used instead of using critic responses because they would be so kind. I'm kidding. Um, actually, he used tweets and like the people's handles, like uh, in describing the show. Like it's pretty awesome. Go look at it.
I actually don't have an Instagram, to be perfectly
Well, go
honest.
online and look at mine if you want, because I'm pretty sure I like stole it, or I'll share it on Twitter. Well, now I think I did
Okay.
share it on Twitter. I believe I did. No, I shared it on Facebook. My bad.
Okay, yeah.
Let me find it.
Did you watch Close?
Sorry.
No. Um, yeah, it's fine. Again, I'm. You would hear like my kids come in like, so she did this to me. She did this to me. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
oh God. Oh, do you have any of those wonderful
I
little
don't have any
creatures?
kids. I have nieces and nephews that
Yeah, it's
frequently
a little
come
different
over.
when it belongs to you.
Oh yeah.
You're like, this was a good idea. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love my children.
By the way, if you're watching this, please hit that like button. I can't really see because I'm on StreamYards.
Right now. Right now.
Yes,
Do
it.
We're going to wait. I'm actually going to wait 5 seconds.
Oh, and then there's a
didn't,
question
I wasn't
on
counting
Twitter
actually.
right now that's causing people to argue. It says, "Do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?"
I think
I
you
said
can.
yes.
It happened at Christmas time. It's got Christmas in it. I think you can.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
also consider Shazam that. I mean, what
Mhm.
any? That's why I get Iron Man. What 3?
Right. That does take
Like,
place at Christmas.
yeah, because they were released at Christmas, which is why I kind of don't like it when movies are released at Christmas. Because it kind of like stamps it with that Christmas vibe, and then you're like in July and you're like, what? So by the time it comes out, it really doesn't make any sense.
Right? You could watch it at that.
Yeah.
Eric went and said this: Hulk smash Poonie like button.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He deserved it. I love the story though behind it. Is Tom Hiddleston had to literally like jump into trenches, and he's like, "Is this gonna look good?" And they're like, "Yeah, it did." But he like, that's why there's video of him just like cracking up during it because he felt so stupid.
But it looked awesome though.
Yeah,
It
no,
did.
it looked great. Yeah, like he looked great in that and many other things. So, sorry, what?
Oh my gosh. I was checking Twitter real quick, but I didn't see anything, and it's just a bunch of people arguing as usual. I hate the argument.
Isn't that the purpose of Twitter? I thought I like created this account like a week ago.
Wow. I created mine back in February.
So if you were to try and ruin me, good luck for one. I don't say very exciting things, and no, I really don't. I have a lot of blonde moments where I get confused.
I feel you.
No, well, I do express an opinion or two. Oh no. Okay. Remember when we could have those like, and it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Good
But
times.
apparently everybody has to have opinion and cause crap. I'm really getting tired.
I'm okay with people having opinions. I'm not okay with people thinking theirs matter more than anybody else's.
Yeah.
It's called being entitled. It's true.
Eric. Twitter is a digital bathroom wall.
It is.
But I haven't seen any phone numbers, Eric. There are no phone numbers on this bathroom wall.
Let's not make that so, okay? And there's like it's like sometimes on like YouTube, like someone like will, or like on Facebook or just anywhere where people, I don't understand the people who are like, I'm going to stop by, comment on this and say I don't like it and tell you why and make you feel bad. And I'm like, that's a waste of your time. Why?
Do something constructive instead.
Tell someone how much you like their other thing. Like, it's like,
yeah.
It's
Lord. One thing to give constructive criticism. It's a completely different thing to be a jerk.
Exactly. I totally agree.
Which is why I try to give constructive criticism or if there's something I agree with, I'll say so. But I have a bad habit on YouTube.
I don't try to hurt
when I
people.
Comment, I leave a paragraph instead of a couple of lines.
I say F punctuation and it shows. But I try to be polite.
Right.
It's a dying breed. But you're in Texas, I'm in Texas, like it's hammered in there.
Oh yeah.
That and y'all. I will never like to say you all. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, see, I get upset about it.
You all. No, you say y'all.
It's too long. It takes forever. And then we say aunt, not aunt. Right. Aunt freaks me out a little bit.
Aunt.
It sounds better. I get it. It's
aunt.
Bug, Aunt. Thank you. I mean, I get Caribbean. That makes sense to me. That's arguable. Whichever one you want it to be, neither is wrong.
How is there another way to say Caribbean?
Caribbean.
Caribbean. I'm like, my brain is like,
Carib-
no.
Then that's the one you prefer. I say
yeah.
Caribbean too. Or, God, what's the other one? There's something else. There's another word that is like that, and both are true. But I forgot.
I don't know if it's a Texan or a Southern thing, because I know my grandmother, she was hilarious when she talked, because she would call it, instead of a tornado, she called it a tornado.
My mom says
And
"war."
sirens.
She has an R. And we're like, that's not a word. You must have aced spelling, Mom. Like,
There's some tornadoes coming in.
tornadoes. So you must be in an area where the accent is like pretty
I used to live in
strong.
Lubbock. Is the
Oh
deal.
wow.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. I've moved from there, but that's
I
where
was born
grew
in
up.
Austin. I was born in Austin. I lived there for 7 days, obviously adopted, and then went to another big city. So, yay.
Keeping Austin weird.
Yeah, I'm trying not to give away like my legitimate location. Like, please come over.
Me either. I have to get really comfortable with someone first before I'm even going to tell them where I am. Because
Hello,
I will
Internet.
admit, I live in a
I
small
trust
town.
all of you. No offense, I don't. And yes, Joker is really my last name, but no, it's not. That'd be cool.
Eric said no one has a good time on Twitter.
I have a good time as long as the other person's not like,
being a jerk.
Yeah, I feel like that's in life. I enjoy situations where people are pleasant. Most people do.
Right.
It's like when I'm a morning person, I try to be away from people because I don't like them and they don't like me, and I will make their morning suck. I will make it my goal in life, and I usually succeed. My daughter is the same way. We cancel each other out. She's nice to me in the morning, like, so we're nice to each other, but everyone else is like, I'm going to make you cry.
He said Twitter is fun. Sometimes. I just like to sit down, watch Geeks and Gamers and All of Fandom Menace, lay into a bunch of SJWs while I eat some popcorn.
Yes, I do like that last part. Is I could talk years on that. I want to psychologically study them. I want them to be a freaking reality show. Please make it happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, but stuck in a house together, and just see what happens. And they have to vote each other out. Oh my God, it'd be so good. You know it.
Oh yeah.
And then bring a white male into it eventually. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Or no, do the male as they do realize they're eventually going to be turned on, right? Like, I mean, okay, I fell into that like briefly, like a couple months, and it was miserable. And I was like, this is miserable. I didn't like being virtue signaled to the virtual signaling. It's like, yes, I know morals, etc. Thank you for making me feel stupid. It's insulting your intelligence.
It is.
And it's also causing a hell of a lot more problems. Like, it's kind of interesting that, like, it's all about racism and stuff like that and trying to prevent it, but I honestly feel like it's making it more pronounced. Because, again, I don't care. I think anyone of any color, creed, whatever you want to... I don't care. Anybody can be an asshole. Like... Or they can be a great person. Character. Boom.
Right.
Done. I do not care. That's why it makes me annoyed when anybody... Because we can all, help our genetics because that's our control. Now, I believe we've got to throw that one up to God or whoever you believe in. But...
Right. Tito just went, we should have an SJW survivor. Blue hair.
What is with the blue hair?
White males. Blue hair, I think most, what is it, third wave feminists typically have blue hair.
What is the point of this third? Yeah, I know. It's ruining blue for me.
You know what I honestly thought about doing with this channel when I started it? I was going to have my hair blue and sprout off a
Oh,
bunch of conservative views.
well,
That would send them off the rocker.
I didn't Jessie Milestone do that. She does a faux SJW thing, where she wears a wig and stuff.
I think
I've seen her
at
do
one
it.
point might have been
I
because I know there's a parody account that says
yeah, it's funny.
The
Have you ever
feminist.
seen Daisy Cousins? She's pretty great. She has This Week in Social Justice. She talks about just there's a social justice stupid story every single day. Every single day. Uh-oh. Is it just me now? Oh, good. No pressure. Okay, I'm not sure what to do here because she's gone. I guess I'll talk. Come back. There you are, thank God.
Sorry, crashed for some reason. I don't know why.
I was like, does anybody have any questions? Yeah, now it's the
Now
80s
it's
show.
the
I was
80s show.
I was like, and it's going to be a good one already, can't you tell?
Kermit the
man.
Log has appeared. What's up, Kermit?
I know, it was very terrifying for those 30 seconds were just scary.
Eric said,
I wouldn't dare.
Make
I
fun
don't
of
know you
Phalon
well
until
enough
she gets
yet.
back. Never mind.
You haven't given me enough to anything, really. I give out tons to make fun of me
No,
for all the
Tito,
time.
if I got blue hair, it would be a wig.
Yes,
Because I'm not
that would be
dyeing
the
my
way to
brown
do
hair.
it. Yeah, I'm blonde.
Just have a mannequin head to put your ugly blue hair on.
Yeah,
Then-
it's a pain in the ass. It's itchy, but it looks better than trying to get.
Oh yeah,
because you have to take all the coloring out of it, all the melanin out of it. I guess.
I think so.
Strip it. It's gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had my hair stripped.
Says the blonde girl.
I've had my hair stripped. I'm a very pale person.
Hi. Have you seen my avatar picture? That was a tan. That's me tan.
Yeah.
Well, I was conceived in Iowa. I never had a chance.
Oh my gosh. Ask yourself, what would Ren Famous do?
Who is that?
I don't know. Kermit, sorry, I don't know who that is.
So I cannot say.
What would Jeremy do? But I'm not sure what Jeremy would do.
But we need a situation.
That is true. That is true.
If he was actually fine for clapping, how was that?
Oh, I'm all for clapping.
Just.
Oh, Ren Famous is a Twitter troll. So basically, there's trolls in the dungeon.
Well, then I guess he would troll. He would
troll everything.
That he would continuously put the same comment after everyone's comment over and over and over again because that's how I want to spend my day. Damn it. Oh, she. My bad. Let me. Correction. Asterisks. All the he's, I meant she's. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's the internet.
Yeah. Whoops, gender check.
I mean, I am female, just for the record.
No, I meant all about Ren Famous. I was like, wait. That sounds like a guy's name.
That's why I was thinking Kylo Ren. That's why I guess that's where I went.
Okay,
I guess I do think of Ren. Yeah, I haven't really checked anything on. I haven't gotten too bad of anything yet. and I saw the people like retweeting out like what I put, and I was like, ah, like I was like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I did.
Apparently, Eric
it's
did
the
assume
internet.
when Famous's gender wrong.
I did. It was an accident. I did not know, and I apologize for that. Because I can't know without seeing a picture, and the name is not a common one. I mean.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that there was a she. I hate that. Why am I doing a disclaimer? It's the internet.
I don't know.
You told me a name. I don't know. Some people,
disclaimer?
there are men named Kelly. I don't know. Most people would immediately assume. I'm not going to go on with this. This is what has happened. This is what has happened.
Now we're going to lose
That's
our
why
minds.
I'm going down the. Oh man, I'm really enjoying political theater lately, which is that's what it is. Let's be honest. It's amazing. True. Like it's awesome because I'm like
have to make popcorn now.
These are adults, and so I just like watch like clips of people in power doing Jack Squad. They're not doing anything, and then they also man, it's kind of funny to see conservatives have the good time. It's usually the opposite, right?
Oh yeah,
like they're like it's I don't know. Everyone's so divided, and it's just like the elections next year. Like, can we just like move on? The country's still here.
All right.
He didn't do a terrible job. Like, at least he can take
Agreed.
it.
And they're trying to get those jobs out.
They
and
can't give him one
funny?
Good day.
The Democrats screwed themselves over. And I don't like talking about politics, but the Democrats did screw themselves over. The ones that are trying to become president, they're the ones going to have to be seated for when they try impeachment hearing.
Well, they're promising to take away everything, and replace it with the worst things ever. And I'm like, y'all are insane. Maybe not clinically, but temporarily, possibly. Like, are you trying to lose? Is my concern. Okay. No, I mean the things they've done, or just people they'll be like white colonialism, completely Caucasian crowd cheering against white colonialism, and I'm like, oh my god, people. For one, what? Why is this a subject right now? Like, can we just move forward, please? All get along. Isn't that what the 70s were about? I just want people to get along, damn it.
No, 60s.
And I'm fine with. We didn't bring it back. Because now it's just angry love or no love whatsoever. we are the anti-60s right now. Like,
we are.
You have to censor. It's a lot of censoring. It's very creepy to me. That's why I'm grateful to Dave Chappelle for just being dodging laser beams out there and just saying whatever the hell he wants.
Popping the red pills.
Yeah, I got red pilled. Thank God. I was watching Joe Rogan and I was like, wait, someone else thinks this too? Done. From the other side, I'm like, no late night is funny. Oh my God. It's really not fun. Oh my God. It's just a lot of glass shattering moments. Yeah, because I didn't know that fake news was real. I figured it out, kind of. Well, and boy, is it not. The Epstein thing, ABC had that for 3 years and they didn't use it. That's horrible. And that woman, Amy Robach, who was on the hot mic, she was mad because she didn't get to report it. What was that about? White kill. Yeah.
It's so thick in the crowd, you can spread it like mayonnaise. Get it? Ha ha, kill me.
Yes. Gotcha. Well, I honestly, I was conceived in Iowa, therefore, at the time, I would be in Iowa because I probably wouldn't have been adopted out and been born there, which is by the Mason-Dixon line. So, not hey, whatever. But I did have an ancestor in Salem who was on the court of Salem before the witch trials. Thank God. Oh, I looked it up. I did. That was a scary moment for me. No,
I'm
he
trying to
retired
remember
before.
something.
I would have felt really, but I feel like my whole life would have already gone wrong and been cursed, if like that were the case. But he was like one of the first to come over or something. Like, I don't know. My husband's related to
Tito,
Pocahontas
your
and
whole
Elizabeth
thing
Warren.
about angry love is better than no love at all. Dude, be careful if you say that against the
Angry love.
Raylo. They'll say that's
Okay.
that chip.
Angry love, are we saying like 50 shades of gray? 50 shades of gray, damn it. I think actually at Sherwin-Williams there were many more shades of gray, but anyway, I had to say it. No, I don't think, I think that there's a fine line between, passion and anger, in a relationship, and it gets very, very dangerous. Also, we don't know. They could be siblings. They could. They've done it before. That was weird. Why did they do that? Like, I don't even remember if they had a full freak out moment. It's just wrong.
No, I don't think so unless it was in a book. But there was actually a book that came out after A New Hope that got Luke and Leia.
What? You're cutting out.
Siblings.
That's disgusting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, really well now. Yeah, that's
Probably gonna
no.
have to cut this short soon. Because
That's some
it's
flowers in the
1:11 and I did
attic
say
shit.
we were
Sorry.
gonna have an hour. Oh, let's not bring up
Wait, what?
that movie. I said let's not
No,
bring
I'm
up
saying the
that
book,
movie.
The Flowers in the Attic, it's messed up. Or like Crimson Pikachu.
But yeah, I said I'm
she
probably
was
going
insane.
to have to cut this short
Darn.
because it's
I was
been
having a good time.
almost an hour and 15 minutes. So
Obviously, I have a whole lot to do today then.
same here.
Well,
But
no, I mean, you want to do a live stream on mine with my freaking picture, apparently? Nah,
sure.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, cool. Because I need a freaking.
Nope.
Yeah, like I need to, hair and makeup needs to be, established.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this video to
My
work.
picture's not doing me favors right now. Like, I was like, yeah, but the avatar is going to be a much better representation. Probably not like that was a good day. I was surprised by it being good at all. Like, I was like, whoa, okay, cool. New profile pic, yeah. Anyway, Joker crossed $1 billion, yay! And it's made the media have to report on it, and they're so mad about it, which is, I think, one of my favorite things ever to watch, is them have to eat their words. And like, it shattered so many box office records that they had to keep on reporting on it, so it was just phenomenally awesome. Like, and then the Instagram stairs, like nobody in the Bronx can get them off. I want to go. I do. I plan to. Like,
Good.
But I would totally dress up. Wig though, wig obviously. I could just go into a chlorine pool, and my blonde would go. No, I don't think that happens anymore. I don't know. Like, it used to when I was a kid, but you can wash it out. I don't know. I haven't studied it. So this was, I guess, tangent talk. I actually do know a whole lot about this movie. We could do a spoiler one on.
Yeah, it could say spoilers. So,
I feel like it goes
Yeah, I'll
far
totally
off
be
in the
up.
movie, but nah. Yeah. Well, like um, what time?
Uh, about 7 or 8. Would that work for you?
Um, yeah. If we can do like, my kids go to bed at 8.
30 or 9. I'm fine with
9
that.
is because my older daughter is like, stay in here for 5 minutes, and I do 5 minutes, so she falls asleep really fast. So yeah, so 9 would be perfect. Yeah, because I need like something on there. So do I use this as stream thing? Because I've seen other people use different streaming things. I need to do it.
This is the
Have you ever used
one if
Zoom?
you have your live stream.
But you've used it, right?
This is the only
Wait,
live streaming service I've used since Hangouts was taken away.
Okay, cool. How do you make it like bigger? Like, how do you make the quality better?
I'm not sure. It's like, I know you stuff.
It seems like you can probably pay for like a naturally.
You can pay
So
for
that's
the
weird that
really
YouTube
good
doesn't.
stuff.
Doesn't YouTube have something built into it?
Use your own side service like OBS or OBS Studio, I think it's called.
What is that? Okay. What, like, is that like a software thing or?
Yeah, it's a software. But yeah, I'm going to cut this short. Message me on Twitter and I'll try to help you out for later tonight.
Yeah, I'll message you. And I did post that Todd Phillips thing on Twitter. It's just a link, and I don't feel like redoing it, so it's just, just click on it. It's kind of nice. He used a lot, like all of the things on it are actual like quotes from Twitter and people's handles, and it says thank you to the fans. Like, so that's really nice. So anyway, well, thank you for having me. And if you haven't seen Joker, go freaking see it.
I've seen it.
Good.
I have. Just once.
Not you. I meant just the once. Go see it again.
But yeah, absolutely. What? And thank you for people that joined. It was fun.
I read the plot. So wait, was this the Texas one or?
No, this is like, was this trying to get everyone together for the Texas one. It will probably be Saturday.
You sound so much more Texan than I do. I don't know what happened to mine. I used to have an accent. Maybe I
oh my God,
a little bit, but
I haven't heard how thick mine can get, especially when I.
Well, really take me out to the country, and I from talking to you, I'm probably getting more of one as I go on. But yeah, like I think you can probably figure out like where I'm at. It's I don't know how to give without giving away, but like well, tornado hit it recently. City. Look it up. Don't look it up. Actually, I think there were a couple. Never mind.
Right. Metroplex? Well, I'm going to end it now.
Okay, I'll just tell you on. Okay, never mind. I'm kidding. I don't even live in Texas. But it was a ruse. But all right, I do. But all right.